Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Banana. Hello, Tubbs. This is my first stream. Hello, welcome. I hope everything is working appropriately. If you can hear me, let me know. I'm Froggy. Let's see. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for just in case anyone else is gonna join us. If it's just a few of us, that's totally fine. I probably would have left the starting soon screen up longer, but I wanted to get some feedback and see if everything was working appropriately. Oh, that's my mic. Whoopsie. How does that sound? Is that any better? Nope, that's the wrong thing too, isn't it? Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until it's like actually 6 to start our little presentation. I made a presentation to just explain who I am and like so you can get to know me a little bit. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's 6 now. It's 6. Stream officially starts now. All right. Hello. Hey, Banana, how are you? Thanks for joining the Discord so early, by the way. And like, you are committed. You are like, I'm right there with you, Froggy. That is so amazing. How are you today? I wonder if my chat's a little bit... Oh, good. There you are. I wonder if my chat's a little bit delayed. I'm doing really well, actually. I went to breakfast with some of my family members this morning. I had cinnamon swirl French toast, and it was delicious. And bacon. I love bacon. Like, I'm sorry, vegans and vegetarians, but I really like bacon. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the presentation now. There she is. She's up there. Can you see it okay, or should I make that a bit bigger? Yeah, I wonder if my chat's a little bit delayed. Okay, good. That's when I got your message, Banana, by the way. So I wonder if my chat is really delayed on my end. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna start. Hello, welcome. It's me. I'm Froggy. Nice to meet you. I'm just gonna tell you a bit about myself. Maybe. Okay, so here's some basic info about Le Frog, which... Hold on, I'm just going to... Oh, it has a default delay for chat. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. And I've messed everything up. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. And incorrect again. Okay, back to this one. Well, there's a first time for everything, and we have to figure things out along the way. So, we're just gonna take it in stride. Okay. So, hello, I'm Froggy. Here's some basic info. I'm from the US. I speak English. You can probably tell from the way I talk that this is my native tongue, and also that I'm American, unfortunately. Yes, I see most of what is said about Americans on the internet, and a lot of it is true. I am a red-eyed tree frog. I don't know exactly why I've picked red-eyed tree frog, but I have. I just think they're really cool and adorable. My birthday is April 11th. It actually was pretty recently. I had a really good time on my birthday. It was fun. I'm 5'5" in real life, but Froggy is only about 3 inches tall and about 3 inches long. That is the average size of a red-eyed tree frog. I had to look that one up. By some standards, that could be called girthy. Froggy is not yet even a year old, so canonically. I was looking at banana, your name, and I said canonically, canonically, Froggy is not even yet a year old because frogs don't really live that long, and I am a lab specimen. I really don't know much about why I'm a lab specimen yet. I'm still figuring things out as a frog. I just got my consciousness recently, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what I learn. I'm using streaming as a way to connect with humans and figure out what the world is like and kind of figure out what to do with my consciousness. I am in fact married in real life. I am married and I have 3 cats and no children, and I am happy to keep it that way. Don't worry, there will be cat pictures along the way on the next screen, which I think you might have seen for a second because I messed it up, but there will be cats. People should probably know that I have RA, rheumatoid arthritis, pretty severely, and also some mental health issues. So other streamers, they're gonna stream for 12 hours every single day. That's not gonna be me. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but that's just not physically or mentally possible. I just can't do that. And that's okay. We all have our limitations and we have to make do with what we got. Like I said earlier, I am a secret lab experiment. I'm using the lab PC, which is why the first screen, that was me hacking. I have to hack into the lab computer, obviously, so that I can stream. So yeah, that's just like some basic info about me. Do you want to see cats? I think they're adorable. I have 3 cats. I've got some pictures. There they are. Multiple pictures of my cats. We have some pictures of Lila. We have Willow and Onyx. I love that picture of Willow and Onyx. It looks like they are like posing for something in the 90s, and I don't know why. It's just like the stern look that they have is so funny to me. And as you can tell, Willow likes to do that thing with her front paws and just like throw them over the side of things. But yeah. And Lila looks so adorable in these pictures, but she has 0 brain cells. I mean, honestly, they have maybe one brain cell between the 3 of them, and they never know where it is, honestly. But Lila especially, 0 brain cells all the time. She gets stuck in cardboard boxes. Specifically like tissue boxes. She has done that a few times where she has stuck her head investigating into like those square tissue boxes, gotten her head stuck and couldn't like pull herself back out because it's so light, like there's no weight to the box. And then she like backs herself against the wall and into a corner, and she's just flinging her head back and forth, trying to get out of it, but then she's just hitting it against the walls because she's in a corner, and then she's freaking out more and scaring herself. And then you're just trying to get to her. You're trying so hard to be like, Lila, just chill. Just give me, I can help you. And she won't stop moving. She's a character, 100%. She's a character. And then there's Onyx and Willow. They're actually from the same litter. We didn't intend ever to have 3 cats. That was not the plan. We got 2 cats. When we went to the shelter, we intended to get 1 cat. We walked out with 2 because they were already like in the same kennel and they came from the same litter. So they were already used to each other. So we didn't have to acclimate a cat to another cat if we ever got another cat or got it a friend. So we were like, oh, that's just easy then. So that's how we ended up with 2 cats. Then I found the orange crazy one in a Lowe's parking lot. And I couldn't not take her home. Like, she was so small and dirty, and she was just my little red trash panda. But yeah, those are my cats. They are cute, they are soft, and they are stupid. Onwards to the next slide, we have socials. I have all of the socials already set up. Do I use all of them right now? No. Eventually, hopefully, yes. I will have more stuff to put on my socials. I'm really hoping to do short form content, but what I have found is that editing videos is extremely hard when you do not understand the language used, because a lot of times in whatever software you're using, if you look up how to do something, it'll be like, use the smorgasbord button. Oh, hey, Height. Is it Heights or Heinz? No, there's no N. Heights? Maybe that's how you say it. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Hello, thanks for showing up. But, I lost my train of thought. Oh no. Video editing. That's what I was talking about. Basically, if I look up how to do something in the program I'm using, the internet will be like, oh yeah, you use the dingle hopper to do the shmoo shmoo, and I'm like, describe the button. What does the button look like? Is it the red one or the blue one? What do you mean? And like, sometimes when I'm like looking around for things in the program, it doesn't even, you know how like when you hover your mouse over something, it'll tend to like show up what like the label of it is. I don't always get that. Yes. The plumbus and the dingle hopper. So yeah, it's really hard to get to like break into it at first, but I think as I continue doing stuff and work at things and get used to things and just really just throw myself in the deep end, I will eventually get there. So I'm really hoping to have edits of my VODs into like highlights for the main YouTube channel, and then like the full VODs on my VOD channel, and then also YouTube Shorts, Instagram Stories, and TikToks. Also, just like all the same content but on different platforms, because I have found you are a one platform person. If you watch YouTube Shorts, 9 times out of 10 they don't go to TikTok, and vice versa. And I honestly don't know who watches Instagram Stories, but I'm sure some people do. Maybe millennials. I don't know if I'm a millennial, honestly, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, we have Twitch, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, we have the VOD channel, Discord, subreddit, Insta, and TikTok. Discord and subreddit. I would so love if you would join my Discord. I do more than anything else. Oh, on Instagram, Banana? Really? That's surprising. I don't know anyone who uses Insta, but I mean, like, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like, I'm not gonna shame anybody. Wow, okay. Awesome. I do like Insta for attractive people when they're when they're looking rolling lines. That's a great source of hot people, for sure. But also fun stuff and cute things and art. Oh my gosh, I do follow, on my personal account, a lot of artists as well that I just really enjoy. So, yeah, Insta definitely has a market and a place, for sure. But yeah, Discord. Banana is my one and only person in my Discord, and I love you for that, Banana. Because you have been here since like before day one. If this counts as day one, you were there day 0. And that is absolutely incredible, and I love you for that. But I would really I really want to get more people in there because I really want feedback, honestly. I'm super new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing. And and plus if like a bunch of you get together and want to talk about stuff, like that's what I want. I want to be a space on the internet where people can just feel relaxed, and the more the merrier. Also the subreddit, I'm hoping eventually that people will put like memes in my subreddit and then I can react to them, because that is like peak use of the internet, is just finding funny things on the internet. Like before this, I was watching YouTube shorts, and I was watching some woman getting pulled over and then she like hopped back in her car and stuff. Like I don't know why that's what I was watching, but that was the last thing I saw. But she hit something with her car, and then she was like, she got pulled over by the police who had done the traffic stop with her, and then she was like, can I call my friend to pick up the car? And he's like, your car is in 2 pieces. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, okay. And as you can tell, she just does not understand. And he's like, were you driving? And she's like, no, I don't drive. And she was the only person in the car, and he just laughs because like, what do you say to that? It was a very odd thing. It honestly wasn't even that funny now that I'm thinking about it, but like the internet is very funny. Just not when I'm talking about it, apparently. And then, sorry, I got distracted. Someone is watching my stream and they are giving me updates on how like latency and responsiveness and all the buzzwords of how the internet things work, guys. Also, moving on. Credit. We have to shout out these amazing creators on Etsy because they made me possible. Specifically, Marina Acorns. I put her socials there, and she was so awesome. They just kicked butt with this cute little guy that I am now. And even before I made my purchase, I messaged them because I wanted red eyes for the character, and she was like, yeah, you can do that. She gave me instructions before I even made my purchase of like how to do that in case that's what I wanted to do, which like she didn't have to. She could have just been like, figure it on your own, like buy it and figure it out, but she didn't. She was really kind about it. The same with Mimochi, actually. All of my, like, if you're on my Twitch profile and like the about section, all of those cute little headers and things and a bunch of other little things that I'm hoping to use down the line, that came from Mimochi. So absolutely incredible artists. Mimochi also, because they have their, like, a lot of things in their shop that are like different things. Like they have, oh, these are emotes over here. Here are like headers for this. Here's stickers for that. I asked them for like all of their frog stuff in one bundle, and they made me a bundle so I could just do one payment. Which was like really nice of them. Like they could have just let me fend for myself and that would have been totally valid, but they didn't. So 2 absolutely wonderful and awesome creators that helped me do this. So we love them. I don't know how to transition, obviously. I don't know how to transition slides. I'm going to have to learn how to transition for things. All right. Stuff that I love. stuff that I love. Obviously, the color green. If you haven't noticed the green frenzy of the slides, of the background, of like the frog is green. Like, if you haven't noticed, then I don't know, maybe you're colorblind. My brother's colorblind, actually. Like, that's just a thing that happens. But maybe that's why you didn't notice. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are my favorite food. And not even like fancy sweet potatoes or anything, just sweet potatoes in general. It's very Lord of the Rings regular potatoes, like mash them, stick them in a stew, fry them. Any way you want to do sweet potatoes, I will love them pretty much every time. Like, they're just a really wonderful vegetable. Reading adult novel or young adult novels. I know I shouldn't. They're never good, but they're also really good. Like, they're never really that good, but they're also pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Honestly, right now, I'm not even reading a young adult novel. I'm reading a children's series. I'm reading Lemony Snicket's, like all of their books. So not even just the series of unfortunate events. They have, like, additional books. All because I saw a YouTube video of this lady just going off about the Snicket verse. And I was like, there's a verse now? What? Like, all I ever remember was the really bad Jim Carrey version movie. It wasn't that good. Like, Jim Carrey's amazing. He's very, very talented. But that movie, I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. And I never read the books as a kid because they were super scary to me. At least, as, like, for a kid, I think that some kids might find that super. I was one of them. But yeah. So I'm reading them now. And, they're definitely weird. Just kind of a trip. I think honestly they're meant for adults. Realistically. Like, they're written for children, but they're meant for adults, if that makes sense. Gentle rain sounds. If you follow me on here during a stream, it's actually a drip noise. That should go off. Hopefully it goes off. I don't know. We'll see. Gentle rain. Not storms. I don't like storms, but gentle rain is nice. I like swimming. That is probably, like, my key exercise. Also because I have RA, so swimming is easier on my joints. Learning. I love learning. I, like, 9 times out of 10, if I'm watching something, it's some form of documentary or explainer video. I don't know why. Do I need to know what Neil deGrasse Tyson has to say about black holes? No. Who needs that in their regular life? But it's what my brain likes. It makes it just happy in there, and I don't know why. I don't even actually retain all of it, except, like, random bits, and then all of a sudden someone will be like, oh no, how do we explain this math problem? How do we do this? And I'm like, I watched a video about that. Give it to me. And, like, that's the only time I'm useful. Any other time, I might as well be a brick. And then obviously, my husband and cats. I love my husband and cats. They honestly just keep me going. They're my favorites. Also, animes, streamers and YouTubers, and games. Some of the animes that I've really been enjoying and have loved for a long time, actually. Avatar: The Last Airbender. So these are in no particular order, to be clear. But Avatar: The Last Airbender was probably, like, the first show I ever really, really got into. For good reason. It's a 10 out of 10 every day of the week. It's probably the best show, just in general, that just exists, honestly. Like, other shows, like Game of Thrones had, like, that super high peak of, like, everyone was into it. But even then, like, that peak goes away, first of all. But even then, during its peak of popularity, I think Avatar: The Last Airbender, for most people who had seen and liked both, would say Avatar: The Last Airbender is still the best. Because it's so well written. It's so well done. Animation's great. It's just awesome. But then that spiraled into a very deep love of anime. Recently, I have watched Apothecary Diaries as that came out. That was really good. Blue Period on Netflix. I really liked that one. It's really slow, and I absolutely understand some people are not gonna like that one because it's kind of boring. But like, that's kind of what I like is like boring anime, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but I like stuff that's chill and relaxed most of the time. I have enough drama in my life. I have enough problems with my health, with family, with other stuff. Like literally this month, a tree fell on my house. I don't need any more drama. So, just chill animes for me, thanks. But Blue Period is really good. Bochi, I recently watched Bochi like a few weeks ago now, maybe last month. That was actually really good. I was honestly kind of not sure about it because really I just didn't know what it was about, and then like a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's so good, it's so good, and usually that to me is like, oh, so it's going to be like shonen, because that's what a lot of people get behind. That's what gets really popular. And then I looked into it and I was like, oh no, this is not that. And it was really good when I watched it, and I was just like, wait a second, this is so good and funny and fun and just wholesome. And they make like a rock band, like a punk rock band almost, and like it's not like I think if you're pearl clutching, if that's the person that you are, you'd be like, no, they play in a club and they're only children, oh my gosh, it must be bad. But no, it's really wholesome and sweet. It's just about making friends and finding your way and pursuing your passions, and that really just brings me joy. Fruits Basket. I actually recently watched that too. Everyone was like, for the longest time, you should watch Fruits Basket. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic. And I'm like, just because something's a classic doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. But I did like it. It was really good. Total classic. Princess Jellyfish. I don't know many people, unless they are like deep in the anime waters. I don't know many people who know about Princess Jellyfish. It wasn't completed. It's really old. The style is really like, you can tell it's a bit older as well in the style. And usually that's something that puts me off if it's like not clean, like if the style isn't very good. But I think it pulls it off really well, and it just makes me happy. And essentially, the plot of Princess Jellyfish is there are these like 5 girls living in this, they call it Amamizukan, is like the housing thing that it's kind of like apartments almost with like communal spaces and communal bathrooms and stuff. And then basically they are all otakus. They're all like, they all have a specific interest that just rules their lives. They don't have jobs because they can't go around regular people. They have such serious anxiety. They call them the stylish people. And then they just turn to stone if they're near them or get talked to. If boys talk to them, like they can't deal. And this woman ends up showing up in one of the girls' lives, and she helps her out, but she's a stylish. And then she ends up somehow back at Amamizukan, and she's just there, and she just decides, oh, I've had a long night of partying, I'll just crash here, is that okay? And just falls asleep on her floor. They wake up the next morning. It's not a woman. It's a man. He's like, he cross-dresses for fun because it's fun for him. And also because it pisses off his brother. And he like wants to dress her up and make them pretty and just get to know them. He finds them fascinating. But it's fine. It's and that's pretty much where it ends. Like, it just ends in the middle of the story and you don't know anything else. I would buy the mangas and read them, except mangas are expensive. Oh my god. My wallet would cry. Let's see. Populous? Hello, sorry for bothering you. Oh. No, thank you. Why is that? Who even? I have, like, what, 3 people in my stream right now? Why would I get that message? I don't understand. That's so odd. Okay. Anyway. Moving on to stuff that I hate. Oh wait, no. I completely didn't talk about 2 and 3. Just kidding. We'll go back. 2. Streamers and YouTubers. 100% first YouTuber I ever really, really liked. Jacksepticeye. I don't know why. It's just like when I was in high school, he got good for me at least. He was really good for a long time for a lot of other people, but that's when I was like, dang, this is really good and I like this. I also really like Jade Animations. I like a lot of like animated storytime YouTubers. It's fun. Iron Mouse, Limu, Rin Penrose. Love them as streamers. I love Rin Penrose's energy. It's just a level of sass that is just fun. Iron Mouse. I think everyone knows who Iron Mouse is at this point. If you're watching me, you know who that is. And what is really special for me, though, is I am another disabled individual who can't really leave her house. Oh, we love Rin. Yes! I love that you love Rin, too. That's so awesome. I love Rin so much. It's so fun. I love the Blahage. Honestly, I want a Blahage for myself, just to have. It's so fun. But yeah. And they can sing so well, too. Their original music is really awesome. I love their music videos. They're fun and really well done. Oh my gosh, I love Rin. Iron Mouse, I'm sure you know. Banana. I'm sure you know who Iron Mouse is. And probably Limu too. But for me, Iron Mouse is super special and a huge inspiration because I'm also Puerto Rican. I don't speak Spanish like she does, but I am Puerto Rican, Cuban, Mexican, and Italian. All 4 of my grandparents are from different countries. And they all immigrated to the US when they were children. So she's not only racially similar to me, and I can hear it in her voice, you know, people who sound like they're from my family. But then on top of that, not only is she wildly successful, which is inspirational in and of itself, but she's also doing it while disabled and can barely leave her house most of the time. And I'm also disabled and can barely leave my house most of the time. So to have someone basically so similar to you out there doing it and kicking ass doing it, that is everything for me. Also, Ice Cream Sandwich. Ice Cream Sandwich is probably one of my favorite YouTubers. I just love Ice Cream Sandwich's videos. I will watch them when I'm feeling really sad, and they never fail to make me laugh. And I think that's why they're so special to me. It's because if they can get you out of that funk and reliably do so, that is potent. Games. Chill games all the way, every time. Hogwarts Legacy. I know a lot of people hate Hogwarts Legacy. I probably won't play it on stream because no one's gonna want that. But I really did enjoy it. I will say I have not replayed it. Not even once. I started new characters in each of the houses to get the reward, or rather the trophy, and that was it. Once I was done, I was done. Cozy games, obviously, puzzle games, visual novels, like Life is Strange. When that came out and Jack played it, I was completely blown away. The audio at times, a little cringe, a little odd, obviously not written by teenagers. I don't know why they talk like that, but it was still really, really interesting and really cool. Obviously, cozy games, God of War, Ragnarok, and Valhalla. I had so much fun playing those games. They were so cool. And I think that was like the first game I played on a PlayStation. And it completely changed my life. I was playing that for hours daily until I finished that game. There's just everything. Animal Crossing. A lot of people love Animal Crossing. I probably won't play that on stream either because so many people are doing it. But also because it's like one note. I like personally playing it because it's very one note. Like, you know exactly what you're gonna do. There's no hard thinking. You don't have to worry about anything. You can change everything. It's just super chill. But to play that on a stream is a bit one note. Okay, now we can move to stuff that I hate. The feelings of bugs and grass on me. I know people are like, touch grass. First of all, sometimes I physically can't. And second of all, I don't like it. It feels gross. Like when people like gently touch your skin and stuff, like, ugh, I don't like it. No. It's unpleasant to me. Oh my gosh, I used the wrong two. I can't believe I did that. Being too hot. I was raised in Minnesota, as you can tell from the way I pronounce Minnesota. Everyone makes fun of the way I pronounce Minnesota. You're just gonna have to get down with that one, okay? But being too hot, having been raised in Minnesota, like I just can't stand being too hot. I'm like sticky, and if it's humid, no, I don't like it. Bananas. A lot of people like bananas. I don't like bananas. I'm sorry, banana. I love you, but I hate eating bananas. They're just, to me, they feel like, I know, I'm sorry. To me, bananas feel like wet newspaper in my mouth, and I can't deal with it. It just, it's unpleasant to me. But banana man is different from banana. You're an individual, and you're glorious, so we'll keep you. Sudden loud noises and storms. Obviously, thunder is a sudden loud noise. I really hate sudden loud noises and just being jump scared in general. So again, not horror. We're not, the next one, literally, the next one is horror. We're not doing horror. I'm not doing horror. People can ask for it eventually if they want that. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I will actually have a panic attack and nobody wants that. And I'm not saying like that to be hyperbolic. I'm saying genuinely, I will have to go get my panic attack meds and it will be a problem. So no sudden loud noises or horror games. Sorry, we're not doing that one. If you want that, there are plenty of people who do that, and go hang out with them. I'm not gonna mind. We can hang out later when you want some chill stuff. When people make one thing their entire personality. This is such a pet peeve of mine. It annoys me so bad. Like, I get it. You're the crochet girly, or you're the crystal girly, or you're the guy with the big car. Like, I get it. And I'm over it already. Have a personality that is a little bit deeper, guys. Just wade into the deeper end of the personality pool. Just a little bit. Like, I just feel like you're not even letting yourself be a whole person if you have one thing and that is it. Like, what else do you do with your time? It's like you're an NPC. Stop it. But yeah, those are things that I hate. But wow, my brain just stopped. Those are things that I hate. Let's go to the next slide. Stuff that I'm bad at and stuff that I'm good at. Stuff that I'm bad at, making friends. So sad. Actually, though, I'm just not good at like maintaining relationships because I overthink. If it's just like this where I can just kind of talk, like that's fine. I have no problem talking to people. It's when they talk back and then I have to respond And then I'm like, did I say the right thing? If I don't respond, do they think that I don't like them or that blah blah? Like, and sometimes I say things and I don't say it the correct way, or like the tone is off, and then they're like, wow. And a lot of times people won't tell you to your face that you've upset them, especially if you're not too deep in the friendship. They'll just be like, well, I'm just gonna let that one go. I don't want to deal with her anymore. And then I never get better because I don't know that I've done something wrong. Singing and dancing. I probably will not be coming out with original music. I am not good at singing. Well, like I can carry a tune, but like it's not that great. Like at karaoke, I'm not winning. Like I'm not losing at karaoke, but I'm not winning. Dancing. I have RA. I think there's a reason I can't dance. And yes, being Hispanic does not mean that I can dance. To be clear. For anyone watching this after the fact who's like, but she's Hispanic. What those hips do. Oh, spicy Latina. Shut up. Shut up immediately. Go away. I can't dance. Make your peace with that. Cooking. Another thing. Oh, spicy Latina must make spicy food. I don't even like spicy food, okay? I was raised in Minnesota. The spiciest stuff we have there is cheese. Leave me alone. I'm not very good at cooking. I have actually burned my shirt cooking. I've burned water. I don't know. It was smoking. I don't know how I did that. I must have done something with, like, there must have been something stuck to the pot or something somewhere, and I didn't notice. But it was smoking. I set off the fire alarm. It was just water. I was just boiling water. I don't know how I managed this, but I'm very bad at cooking. And now, even though I would like to try to learn how to cook more things, I physically can't because I can't stand for too long on my own. Before my hips and knees are like, I don't think so. Skill-based games. So like first-person shooters, even just Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I didn't last very long. I just kept dying and I got really upset. I would like to play that game because it seems super cool. I just can't. I'm no good at it. I just die always. I'm not good at these things. And that's okay. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Video editing. We talked about this. It's hard, but that is one I'm actively going to work at anyway, because I want to do that one. I mean, I want to make friends and cook, but like there are other things to fix those. But video editing is one I can learn from the internet on my own. So I'm gonna work on that one. Stuff I'm good at though, crafty shit. I like making stuff. Literally for Mother's Day, I'm making like bracelets and stuff. Almost for every holiday, I make something for people. Because especially in this day and age, everyone I know has what they need. Like they don't need a blender or a cup or another mug or like they don't need that stuff. And if they need that stuff, they'll just go out to Target or Amazon or Walmart or whatever and go get it for themselves. So I make stuff. I crochet things. I knit things. I sew felt together into ornaments. I make stuff. But for Mother's Day this year, I made bracelets. My mother-in-law is an amazing woman. She actually works for Homeland Security. We love her. She's super smart. She deals a lot with hazardous waste and radiation, and education surrounding that. And so I gave her UV reactive glass bead bracelet for Mother's Day, in her favorite color, of course, because I am an excellent gift giver. That is a thing. But yes, I am a crafty bitch. And not in the I'm so crafty kind of way. I am crafty as in give me the yarn and beads, babe. I've got this. That kind of way. Learning. We talked about this. I'm always learning stuff. I'm always reading, watching documentaries, explain your videos, always, all the time. Playtesting a game. Absolutely, yes, Banana. This will be on the VODs. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so glad you came and made time for this. I'm glad you're here. I will absolutely put this on the VODs. Thanks for having some time with me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoy playing that game, though. Bye. Okay. Learning puzzles. I'm really good at puzzles. I'm really good at, like, pattern recognition for puzzles. So, like, I can look at the piece and find it on the box really fast. Or I can look at the piece and see that the shape is right. So I'm really good at that. Sleep. I'm very good at sleep. I know everyone's like, oh, everyone's good at sleep. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should take that one back. I'm great once I'm asleep. Then I'm dead to the world. But actually falling asleep, that's a problem. Not even Benadryl can knock me out. Like, at one point, one of my doctors was like, oh, just take some Benadryl, it'll help. And then they were like, well, just take a little bit more, because it wasn't working. Oh, it's fine, just take a little more. I was doing like 3 Benadryl pills a day, plus 60 milligrams of melatonin, and it wasn't working. Sleep and me, we have a love-hate relationship. Sleep hates me, but I really love sleep. I'm clingy with sleep, but they always push me away. It's so sad. Forgetting stuff, I have to have a million notifications and reminders and notes and everything. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget everything. I can't remember stuff for the life of me. Like, especially dates. I don't know what it is. I'm great at math, but like recognizing and remembering dates, nah. I don't know what that's about. Giving advice. I've been told several times that I have excellent advice. I give great advice, that I am wise beyond my years. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I have heard it a few times. So I'm gonna take that one as a win. I'm gonna roll with that one. Next slide will be goals and stuff I want to accomplish by doing this and putting myself on the internet for everyone to see. Oh my god. No, it's fine. Get to know other people. As I have said, I am pretty much a homebody. Not necessarily by choice. Sometimes by choice. People could be difficult. But generally not by choice. But I really want to get to know other people on the internet. Just like carve out a little piece of the internet that I can feel happy and comfortable in, and just kind of be like, yeah, this is a place that I built for people like me and people I want to be around. I want to play cozy games. I have Spirit Tea. I have Coffee Talk. I have Stardew. I have Animal Crossing, which I probably won't play on stream. But I do have some other cozy games. I'm hoping to expand that library and play fun cozy games with you guys. That is definitely what the vibes are here. I'm really excited actually to play Spirit Tea. I haven't seen many people play it. I'm sure people have, but I played the demo on my own, and it's actually pretty cute. Like, I really like it. It's just chill and fun, and I do really like it. So we'll see how that goes. I want to eventually have a hashtag, like, but I think for like fan art, like Froggy art or something. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a hashtag is something that someone else should maybe make up. Like, someone makes you fan art because they want to, and they make a hashtag for it. Like, it's not something you necessarily choose for yourself. It's something that just kind of happens, and then you roll with it. Eventually, my crazy goal is to have 100 followers. I don't know if that's possible, and if it's okay if it's not, if I just don't get there. But that would be the goal. That would be like the crazy out there, oh my gosh, goal. Like I said earlier, be a resting place, be a chill place on the internet, just like a little space. Because like the world is really nuts all the time. You get bombarded with, oh, watch this TikTok, watch this short, this YouTube video explains the crazy thing that happened, and you should be reading more, and here's your work, and pay these bills, and ding ding ding, mom, dad, sister, brother, everything. Like, it's so constant all the time. Everything's vying for your attention. So I just want this to be a place where, like, if you fall asleep during stream, you can just fall asleep during stream, and that's okay. Like, if you're just here to have something playing in the background and you just want to vibe, that's fine. Like, very, like, inconsequential almost. I don't want to say completely irrelevant, like, I want people to notice, but almost irrelevant, and just like a pause, just a moment of pause where it's just chill and nothing is trying to grab your attention and nothing is trying to like be your whole world and pull you away from something else, where it's like you can just chill for a minute and vibe, and that's okay. And the last goal, and probably the most important goal, is I just want to enjoy myself. I have seen so many people, YouTubers and streamers, who are like, I can't do this anymore, I hate this, I loved it at first, and I pushed and pushed and pushed, and I was on that grind, and it just broke me, and I have to stop for the sake of my mental health. As I said, I already have mental health issues. I don't need any more. This, for me, needs to be fun. And if it's not fun, I'm sorry, but I'm going to stop. And I think that's fair. I think that, like, if you're gonna have a hobby, you should enjoy it. So, for me right now, this is a hobby. I don't know that I would ever make it necessarily as, like, a career, a job. I don't know if that would ever happen. It's totally cool if at some point I start making some money from this, if that's something people want to do, but like, it's fine if I don't. It's fine. I'll be okay financially. It's fine. I want to have fun. And I think that's all anyone can ask for when they start something new, is they want to enjoy it. So that's it. It's nice to meet you. I hope you had a really good time, and I hope we had fun together. I'm actually looking at my viewers right now. I believe I have one viewer. Yeah. So, hi, one viewer. I think we're gonna end it here because I'm done with my little presentation. Yeah. Just you, Tubbs. Yeah. I'll end it here for now, and hopefully next stream we can play a game. I'm thinking Spirity. Oh my gosh, Renfig, hi! You just dropped in. I was about to leave. Oh no. Hi, thanks for showing up. I'm so glad you're here. What were you doing? Oh, okay. Thanks for understanding, Renfig. I'm hoping to do this on Saturdays. I'm gonna start with just one day a week and just feel it out and see how that it works for me. You weren't here for the whole stream, Ren, because obviously why did I say because? You weren't here for the earlier part of the stream, but I did explain that I have some health issues, specifically severe arthritis, so I'm more or less homebound. But that does mean that I have like physical therapy twice a week, so for the time being, it'll probably just be Saturdays, and work up to more as I get better, as I continue to do this. So let's just put down for next Saturday, okay, Ren? See you then? Fingers crossed, same time. You understand? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for coming and checking things out. I don't know how to end. Like and subscribe? No, that's not this. I'm kidding. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye, guys.